Hey, what's going on, everyone? Anthony here, and today I want to bring you guys just a little quick chill video, very informal, just some things that I have going on here in the fish room that I want to talk about, and things that are going to be coming very, very soon on the channel. Now, one thing before I do get started, I do have an Instagram page that I started a while back, but I've never really been active on it until recently. So do me a favor, head on over to Instagram and follow me at Duke City Aquariums, and you guys can see kind of a few behind the scenes things and things that I post there that don't make it to YouTube yet. So shoot me a like and a follow on Instagram. Anyway, so let's get into today's video. The reason why I'm making this is because I've done a couple of things lately that I want to bring you guys up to speed on and kind of explain some things that are coming in the very near future. So first things first, what I do want to talk about is this aquarium right behind me. This is my Flowerhorn Cosmos tank. It's a DIY 90-gallon aquarium. I built this tank last summer, and I had a few issues with it. The first issue was that the seals on the sides, they were peeling apart. They were kind of like rotting away, I guess you could say, and that ultimately did lead to the death of my previous Flowerhorn Duke that was in this aquarium. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it right up here. I kind of explained what happened. I'm not going to get into it right now, but you guys can go watch that video. Anyway, so I completely emptied out the aquarium, I resealed it, it was good to go. Next thing, I went ahead and, probably about 2 weeks ago or so, I was doing a water change on it. And if you guys will remember, I had the big canopy up top here, the big white canopy with the DCA letters on top. And when I was doing the water change, I had that canopy door open, right? Well, I was looking at it, and the center brace up top, this one here, there's 3 braces, one on each side and one in the middle. Well, that center brace was off. It was completely loose. The silicone had broken apart. So I was like, well, what the hell, right? So I re-siliconed it, but I noticed that the brace, it didn't reach all the way anymore like it used to. And so I was like, what is going on? So I looked at it from the side, and this front panel is slightly bowed out. It kind of bowed out like that. And so that's why that top middle brace doesn't reach from end to end like it used to. I have a theory about how that happened, and I think it was the canopy that did it. Ever since I put that canopy on there, it's been soaking up water a little bit every now and then. And what I think happened, I don't know, but what I think happened was that the wood soaked up enough water, and it kind of like expanded. You know how wood will expand when it soaks up water? I think it expanded, and it pushed and it squeezed the aquarium together very slightly and caused this tank, to the front panel, to bow out and to break that silicone seal up top. That's what I think happened. So I took off the canopy. I put on these little cheap acrylic kind of lids there just to stop the Flowerhorn from jumping out of the aquarium, because that wouldn't be good. So either way, I got to get that fixed, right? So I did a couple of things here in the fish room that I wanted to talk to you guys about and kind of tell you what's going to happen in the future. So first thing I did was I broke down completely the 20-gallon long minimalistic aquarium. That was a decision that I made because I needed space, and I'm going to go over why. I am going to completely take this aquarium down and completely take it apart. I'm going to take all the panels apart, everything, and clean it off completely, put it back together, no canopy, and do it the right way. When I built this aquarium, this was my very first aquarium that I ever built, and I'm not going to lie, I didn't do the best of jobs on it. I did it over a year ago, and I think I have a feeling now that that I can do it now, and I think I can do a much better job. And another mistake that I had back then was I didn't ask anybody for help doing it. I did it all by myself. I'm not going to say that you can't build an aquarium by yourself, but I think having an extra set of hands is really going to help me out. And so I'm going to be enlisting some help with this. I'm going to get some help rebuilding it and just making sure that it's done the right way, the best way possible. So anyway, why did I break down the 20-gallon long? Well, I needed a place to put Cosmo for a couple of days. So I didn't have any other spare tanks that were big enough to hold him, and I kind of looked around and I was like, well, where can I put him? Well, I'm not gonna lie, I really liked that 20-gallon long minimalistic aquarium, but it was the tank that I was least in love with. So I decided to just make the decision. I had 3 things in there. I had the School of Neon Tetras, an algae eater, and a betta fish. The algae eater, the algae eater and the neons, I wasn't too crazy about. Like, yes, they were my fish, but I wasn't too crazy about them. So I actually went and donated those to my local fish store, where they're going to get sold and get new homes and stuff like that. So I'm not too worried about them. I didn't like turn them into feeder fish or anything. However, with the betta fish, I've had that betta fish for a long time, and I really, really like that fish. So what I did here, I'm going to take you over here real quick. So what I did actually was I set up a little 5-gallon tank that I had in my garage, and I set it up for her right here. So this is on my countertop in my kitchen, and she's on the other side of that plant there. But so I set that up. Now this is a temporary scape. I actually have some plans that I'm going to do with that. I just took some things out of the 20-gallon before I broke it down, and I put them in there just to kind of, make it look more like a fish tank. But I do have some plans. I am going to actually plant that aquarium and live plants this time, and make it look very, very nice. So stay tuned for that video, because that's going to be coming up relatively soon. So after that, that's going to be her permanent home, and she's never going back in the 20. So once I redo this tank, I'm going to move Cosmo, the Flowerhorn, to the 20 for about a week. I'm going to redo this aquarium, and when I set it back up, he's going to come back in here, but I'm going to have that 20-gallon long completely empty and available. So that is going to be something new. I haven't decided anything about what I'm going to do with that aquarium, but I have a couple ideas. But if you guys have any ideas or suggestions on good things to put in a 20-gallon, please leave them in the comment section down below. Anyway, I think that was it. There's just quick little update video letting you guys know what's going on here in the world of Duke City Aquariums. I have a lot of stuff going on. I have a lot of really big plans. Also for this, this is my 75-gallon African cichlid aquarium. I have big plans for this tank, or for these fish. Big plans for this tank. So you guys are going to want to stay tuned for that video, because that's going to be a really good one. Hopefully that will be coming within the next few weeks or so. That's going to be really cool. But anyway, yeah, I think that just about wraps it up. Do you guys want to see the see the saltwater? Want to see the clowns? That torch squirrel is doing really well. But yeah, that is it. All right, cool. Anyway, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I'm actually thinking about starting a couple live streams as well. I know a lot of people do live streams. Let me know in the comments if you guys would tune into a live stream or not. Maybe I'll start doing those on like once a week or so. But anyway, that wraps it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.